everybody. I watched a man die the other day. He'd been sick, and he made a conscious choice to go home and to die in the arms of his loving family. It was a beautiful and peaceful experience. But what impressed me and what I'd like to share with you guys is how our life is truly a journey. If we're conscious of that, maybe we live it differently. If we really understand that we have a choice, then maybe we choose differently. Life can be filled with peace and love, but for some of us, not so much. You know, we live lives of quiet desperation, never realizing that we have a choice. We stay in relationships that aren't good for us. We work at jobs that we hate. We tell ourselves all sorts of lies, right? We say things to ourselves like, nobody's going to ever love me. My life is never going to be what I want it, never going to succeed. And then all too soon, it's over. Death can actually bring us to that understanding. And we might realize that we've never really lived. We've just endured. That was me. At 33, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Now, if you looked at my life during that time, you would have thought I had everything. I had a successful business, I had a beautiful home, I had a handsome husband. I had a pretty good life, but I didn't experience any of it. I was actually miserable. I was fearful. I was controlling. All the good that was in my life, I didn't see it. When I woke up in that hospital room after my cancer surgery, I knew that if I survived, I would have to change. And if I survived, I wanted to really thrive. I wanted to really live. But guess what? I had absolutely no idea how to do that. Have you ever wanted something and you knew, but you didn't know? You had no idea how to do that. So, the only thing I knew for sure, the only thing, as Oprah says, that I knew for sure, was that it wasn't about what I had outside. It was about who I was inside. And that's what I must change. So let's fast forward 10 years. So I sold my successful business. My husband and I decided to part ways. I moved several times thinking that would help, right? If you move, things will change. It doesn't. Just so you know, don't try that, I did. I went on a quest. I read book after book after book. I did this workshop and that workshop, and I got this healing and that healing. I spent many hours on the floor, and I spent many tears with counselors. I bet we can all relate, right? It did work. I was healthier than ever. I was happier than ever. But I would still get extremely frustrated because all those wonderful things that I'd learned, I would find myself stuck. And I would think, oh no, not this same situation again. So I had learned that we heal, personally we heal in a spiral. If you draw a line and you're here, then you heal in a spiral and you find yourself pretty much back to that same situation, but on a different level. And understanding that, I wanted to create a system that we could use ourselves so that we would know what kind of therapy we would need, what kind of workshop we would need. So I created something called Conscious 360. And it has 5 stages. And those 5 stages are this: mind, body, spirit, integration, and balance. I'm going to say that again. These are the stages we all go through at one time or another: mind, body, spirit, integration, and balance. In the mind stage, our only job is to see the situation exactly as it is. Stop the smoke and mirrors and the pretending. Just see the situation exactly as it is. And when you do, you'll move into stage 2, and that's body. And it's in the body stage that we feel, that we can stop that resistance and actually accept. The mantra in the body stage is, "It is what it is." Don't you love that? Well, not really. Usually pisses you off. And when you get pissed off at that point, you move into stage 3, which is forgiveness. And that's where you find, and that's spirit. And that's where you find that compassion, both for yourself and everyone else and everything else in your life. And then you get to the integration stage. And in the integration stage, we've done all the slogging in the first 3. In integration, we get to choose. We're a little stronger in our being. We can choose, and we can choose again. And we understand that we can choose this, and then we can choose something else. And so in integration, we practice. And then somewhere along the way, we arrive in balance. And it's in the balance stage that we slow down and we stop talking so much, because we don't have to deny. We're balanced. And it's only from the balanced stage that we can put powerful action toward our desires. So today, I produce a magazine called the Conscious Life Journal. And boy, did I wish I had it 20 years ago, because it's based on these 5 stages, and it gives you real tools to move through. And my mantra is this: happiness is an inside job. But we don't have to do it alone.